Welcome back to another reviewing your channel art video. This one's going to be really fun, so I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Definitely stick around till the end because you might be in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first guy we got is this person right here. I'm not going to try saying the name because I'm probably going to mess it up, but you get the idea. So we're going to start out with the logo. The logo, it looks okay. I think it definitely needs some work. I like the idea of the K with like this little thing right here. It's a nice logo. It just needs some work because it looks kind of bland. There's not much to it. So I would definitely try to add more to it. Maybe a background that's not black and just put more work into it. And I think it'll look really good. So the banner definitely needs some work. I think the main problem is it's a low resolution background. I think the background really affects this a lot. The text is okay, like it's fine, it could use some work, but I think the background's the main issue here. Maybe try making your own and not using like a low quality space one. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the thumbnails, which I really like. I like these thumbnails a lot. The only thing I'd say is for the text, maybe like for the first half of the text, have it white, and the second half, make it like yellow or something. It really does make a difference to change the text up a little bit because it makes the words stand out. So for example, my idol heroes should be white and then account overview should be yellow. So that is the main focus. So you always want your main focus to stand out. So definitely do that with these and you'll be set. So good job on the thumbnails. And I would work on your banner and logo a little bit, but you know, that's all I gotta say. So let's move on to the next person. Next up, we got Johnny. So first off, we'll start out with the logo. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it's just a picture of you, I think. Not bad, you know. I think if you want an actual logo, that'd be cool too. But I mean, if you want to go with just your face, that's all right. The banner is pretty basic. I would definitely add some more to it. Basic isn't bad, but this is like a little too basic, I think. The text is fine, just maybe make it bigger and add more stuff to it, but that's really all I have to say about that. The thumbnails are pretty inconsistent, so I would definitely try to make them more consistent. Like you kind of got to find the style you want to go for. Like I like this one, and this one's all right. Oh, this one's really good. I like this one. The text and everything's really good. So try just sticking with these. These don't even have thumbnails. They're kind of just this, you know, picture of the actual video. The text is a little too small in this one, so I would definitely make that bigger. But yeah, just try to stick with the theme like these. I think these are good. Next up, we got this guy. I don't really know, honestly. Like the picture is just like a default picture. So definitely make a logo. The banner, oh dude, the banner, I have no complaints on the banner. This is probably one of the best banners I've seen, definitely in the series. So good job on that, no complaints. I really do like the color. And we're gonna move on to the thumbnails now. The thumbnails are actually pretty decent down here. But yeah, I like these thumbnails, they're pretty good. The simple ones like this, I think those are good. The text ones are okay, but I think these ones are the best ones. So good job on the thumbnails. An amazing job on the banner, man. That's really next level, so thank you for that. Let's move on to the next person. Next up, we got the cookie guy. So first off, with the logo, he used my template and changed it up a little bit. So I would definitely not have a cookie in there. I know you're cookie guy, but integrate that more as your logo rather than just a random cookie. That's just my thought. And we're gonna move on to the banner. So the banner is kind of, it's good. I would say it would look a lot better if you removed this dude and just had this part. I think it would definitely look better. And black text kind of works, but as always, black text usually never works, but it looks okay. So maybe work on the text a little bit. Remove this Roblox logo. Just this alone would be good. Maybe make the color a little bit brighter. It's kind of dark. And the thumbnails, let's see here. Thumbnails, they have a good idea, but let's see, like the text doesn't really stand out much. But if you remove the text, it would look pretty solid. I think you just need to work on your text. That's really it. It's just kind of hard to see, and the fonts aren't that great that you're using. But besides that, just you got the idea. Just try to work on it a little bit better. But good job. So let's move on to the next person. Next up, we got Half Side Collins. So the logo, I would definitely not have that much text in a logo because you can never read it. It's hard enough to see like normal logos, but with that text, it's basically pointless and it's just a bunch of nothing. So just get rid of the text or abbreviate it. The logo itself, if you just had this dude here, that's fine. The banner could use some work. It's just a lot going on and there's not much like composition going on here. It's all over the place. Like this right here, if anything, you should put that down in the middle, but it's kind of hard to see because it's the same color as the background, so it blends in. I do see what you're doing here with the Cold War Modern Warfare. That's a good idea. I think it just needs some work and some thought, but once you do that, I think that could be a really cool concept. So that's really all I have to say about that. The thumbnails are pretty decent. I think that, you know, it could use some work just when it comes to the text, because the text, like right here, it just, I don't know, it doesn't look as good as it could, but everything else is pretty good. Let's see what else. Yeah, like this is good. I like these are good. Like you definitely got the good idea, you know, you just got to work on it a little bit, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Next up, we got TTW break. So logo, it's just him in front of a picture. So, I mean, okay, you could make an actual logo, or it seems like you do real life videos, so it makes sense to have you, but maybe use a regular like real life picture as the background or something, but it just looks kind of weird having like a 2D picture behind you, but maybe that's what you're going for. So the banner, the background is really low quality, so definitely work on that. Text is pretty simple, so I'd work on that as well. If you're gonna have just one over here on the left, move that down in the middle because it's kind of offsetting. It's all like slanting this way because there's all this empty space over here, so try to fill in your space good. The thumbnails are not bad. I would say definitely work on your photo editing because the pictures look kind of bland, so definitely add like some exposure, some vibrance, some curves, and make the pictures really stand out. But besides that, you're doing pretty good, so that's all I gotta say. Let's move on to the next person. Next up, we got this dude. Logo and banner are from a template that I made, so of course it looks good. I like it a lot. No complaints on it. Thumbnails actually look pretty decent. Like this one, you did the thing where you make the text stand out, the one that's like the main focus and all that. That's good. They really do pop. They stand out, mainly because it's Fortnite, so it's already super bright. But yeah, good job on the thumbnails. I don't know what Thanos is doing there, but yeah, pretty good thumbnails. Let's move on to the next person. All right, next up we got Lynx Wilson. Super sick banner and thumbnails. Again, no complaints. This is actually better than that one guy that had the, what was it, the solid blue. I think this one takes the cake on that. The logo is pretty decent. I mean, it's not as good as the thumbnails and stuff, but I think it's pretty decent. So good job on that, but you could do better on the logo. The rest is fine, so just stick with that. But yeah, you're doing really good, man. Keep it up. Next up, we got Planet Earth. Logo is okay. Could definitely use some work. The purple is kind of hard to see. So I would maybe try making like an actual logo rather than text, because text is always so hard to see in the little picture. So definitely try making a logo. I know this could be considered a logo with text, but I mean like an actual, I forget what the word is. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like in McDonald's is the M or whatever. Do something like that. Up here, could definitely use some work. I'm not trying to be super picky, but I'm trying to help more in these more recent reviewing your channel art videos, because I think it helps more when I critique a little bit harder. So I think that the background should be changed. The text, you shouldn't have bevel and emboss. I don't think it looks good, especially since you only have it on one over here and then you don't have it on this one. So work on that. It's all too separated and big. Definitely put it together more. Like if you're gonna do this, put this right under here and put this one right up here or something, but just work with it a little bit. Your thumbnails are actually pretty decent, so that seems to be your best spot right here. Like that looks really good. So you got the consistency and the brightness and the text standing out. It's all really good. So good job on that. Just work on the banner and logo and you'll be good.